What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is another episode of Life with Fred. This is Thanksgiving week, so today is Sunday, November the 23rd, and I just started working third shift last week. So this year I have to get creative on how I am going to get my Thanksgiving meal done. So I am going to do some prep work today. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so this clip actually came from another video that I am in the process of editing, but I need to put something in here because I lost footage from Tuesday, Wednesday, actually Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. So this is me Sunday night starting to prep for Thanksgiving dinner. The clip is sped up, but in this clip I am measuring out all of my dry ingredients for all of my cakes. I actually did not measure out enough ingredients because I thought with the two... Okay, so let me back up. So originally the plan was to make 2 red velvet pound cakes and 2 sweet potato pound cakes. And I thought that the recipe would be enough to split one of the mixes into 2 pans. In the past, when I've made a standard pound cake recipe, I was able to split one recipe between 2 pans. However, with these 2 recipes, I was not able to do so. So when I actually started cooking when I actually went to bake the cakes on Tuesday night, I actually had to pull out my ingredients again. So I caught myself trying to save some time, and I did save a lot of time, but not as much time as I wanted to, because I had to pull everything back out. So once I measured out all the dry ingredients for the 4 of the 6 cakes I did make, I put them in Ziploc bags. And like I said, this actually helps speed up the process when time comes to actually mix and bake the cakes. I'm writing on the bag what cake is what so that I don't get them mixed up. And of course, I wouldn't be me if I didn't make some sort of mess. This is just one of the tasks I did on Sunday night to help prepare for Sunday dinner. I have a whole other video that's going to go into greater detail on all that I did to pull off Sunday dinner, pull off Thanksgiving dinner, considering that I work third shift and I only have about 2 to 3 hours at home each day. But I managed to do it, and the food was really good. And my coworkers, when I brought my leftovers in my electric lunchbox, my coworkers were actually kind of curious as to what it was that I had picked. So that tells you something. So hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So it looks like what I'm doing right here is measuring out the ingredients, or sifting the ingredients for the sweet potato pound cake. And if you like the recipes that I use, I could definitely share those with you in the description down below. And then once I bag those 2 up, I went ahead and did the regular pound cake next. Alright, so now we moved on to the red velvet pound cake, and as you can see, I was pretty much running out of the Nestle's chocolate, and I mixed the other chocolate. I don't care about the brands of chocolate. As long as I got enough cocoa powder to pull off the recipe, I am cool with whatever chocolate is on hand. So for those that are going to be in the comments, nag it because I mixed the Nestle chocolate with the generic chocolate. So what? I'm sure it was, I know it was pretty good. It was still pretty good. I can taste the difference. So say what you want. I'm going to use what is on hand, and I wasn't going back to the store to get any more Nestle chocolate. Just considering that I am trying to use what's in the cabinet instead of going out buying things unnecessary. I think this took me probably about a good 30 to 40 minutes to do all 4 cakes. Sifting is what takes the longest. And what you see me dumping in at the end is the salt. The salt, because it's kosher salt. Kosher salt doesn't have those really fine crystals. So as long as all the flour and other ingredients was sifted through, the salt is what I dumped in at the end. So it's those that I know it's going to be somebody who's like, what was the point of sifting the flour if you're going to just dump the clumps in at the end? No, I made sure all the clumps was out of the flour before dumping that salt in. So again, the salt was the only thing that I dumped in at the end. So again, if you want the recipes that I use, definitely put them down below. Unfortunately, I don't think I have pictures of the cakes to include. As a matter of fact, I know I didn't because I didn't get pictures of any of the food, but I do have special requests from my coworkers to make the sweet potato pound cake for our Christmas celebration. So in that video, I'll make a whole video about that. Alright, so I'm sitting in the doctor's office and I just got some of the best news I've heard in quite some time. My A1C is down to 5.1. So technically I'm in remission. I am in remission from diabetes. I am so excited to hear that. Oh my goodness. So my Mounjaro is being dropped down from 10 milligrams a week to 7.5. And she's going to start taking me off the Jardians and on my next visit. So and she told me that I'm at a healthy weight. I don't need to lose any more weight. We did talk about my goals as far as the weight. So I told her I do want to eventually get down to like 170 pounds just for bragging rights. And I'll talk about that later. But all right, so as you can hear in that last clip, the door opened. So the nurse had walked in to take me over to get my lab work done. But what I was saying is that basically I'm in remission when it comes to diabetes. So now we're focused on getting my blood pressure under control, and I still have considered to be a kidney disease. So we're working on with my nephrologist on getting that under control. And I go back to see him in March or April-ish, whenever I can get an appointment. I'll schedule that in a couple weeks here. All in all, I'm very pleased with how the visit went today. I was supposed to have a dentist appointment this morning, but I decided to not go back to that dentist. One, I wasn't 100% satisfied with the care that I got the last time. The front office staff is great, but the hygienist that I had, she made some very rude comments. So that was a turn off. And then the way they've handled me being in between insurance right now has been less than satisfying. They waited until this morning to send me a stack of paperwork to fill out before the visit today. So when I saw it this morning, Mind you, I didn't get up until 8 o'clock, and I had to be there at 10. And again, I'm on public transportation, so I need to leave between 9 and 9:30 to get there on time. I felt like there was no way I was going to have time to do everything I needed to do around my house, complete that paperwork, and get out the house on time. So I was like, you know what, forget it. They're going to probably try to bill me for a missed appointment fee. I don't care. Won't be the first time, probably won't be the last that somebody do that. But I'm going to go someplace else that I feel like will treat me better. So with that said, I went home and did some more prep work for my Thanksgiving dinner. And then I tried to lay down and take a nap, but sleep was evading me. So now I am on the bus stop waiting for the bus to come and take me to work. And I have about 5 minutes before the bus show up. And then from there, it's like a 5 minute walk from the front of the property to the door. And then I don't punch in until 11 o'clock. So I'll be at work right around 9:30. I sit around for about an hour and 40 minutes before I'll make my way to my desk and get logged in. But at this point, I'm getting used to it because I was doing this anyway before I switched to third shift with taking a lift into work. If I had to be at work at 7, it still was more cost effective for me to request my lift around 5:15 in the morning, which means I was getting to work just before 6 o'clock. So at this point, I'm used to sitting around for an hour. So it is what it is. But for now, I am working on my homework because I procrastinated all weekend on getting that done, and it's due by 2 a.m. And I have 2 more assignments due after the one that I'm currently working on. So I'm going to work on that as best I can so I can get it turned in on time. I did my discussion post on the train up here, so I'm already going to get dot points for that because I didn't do it over 2 days like they want us to. But I did get all 3 posts posted in time. So let me go ahead and get back to this homework, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. All right, this is what I'm used to a race looking like. So this is the Turkey Trot. Headed to the start line. Race starts in a few minutes. Trying to find the start line. It's crazy out here. Alright, so I found the official start line. Security starting just a moment. You see, it's thousands of people out here. It is crazy. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I forgot my mic at home. I forgot my gloves at home. It is crazy out here. All right, y'all, so I made it to Friday. Let me turn this music down so I can hear myself talk to y'all. All right, y'all, so I made it to Friday. I've recorded a lot of footage this week, mostly of me in the kitchen. Yeah, so I recorded more of me cooking than talking to y'all this week. I don't know what to say. Um, no, by now I would say I'm tired, but I didn't get a lot of sleep on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. But I was able to make up for it on Thursday and today because after the race on Thursday, I went home and slept for about 4 hours. And when I got up to get ready to go to my mom and sister's house, um, unfortunately, when I saw that they had left the house to come get me, I got up to get dressed and finish packing up the food to take to their house. And for whatever reason, my Do Not Disturb got reset on one of the software updates. So normally when my Do Not Disturb is on, my phone is still supposed to ring when they call, but it wasn't ringing. So I just happened to go back in the room to check my phone. That's how I had missed calls from them. And I called them back to find out that my sister brakes went out, so she was not able to come get me. So with that said, I went back to sleep. So I slept for about another 4 or 5 hours. I slept about another 4 or 5 hours. Then I got up and caught a lift to work. And that was super expensive. Broke my budget, like, tremendously. I had already broken the budget anyway with all the lifts I had to catch to and from work for the race and stuff anyway. And because I brought some cakes to work Wednesday night. So, I went back to sleep. That helped me catch up on my rest. And then today I didn't have anything else to do, so I went home and other than clean my house, I really do need to clean my house after all the cooking. I was cleaning as I was going, but it's nothing like doing a deep clean after doing that much cooking. So I went back to slept literally all day today because I'm off this weekend. So I went ahead and slept a good 8 hours today. And I feel so much better after getting that much sleep 2 days in a row. So I am here at work early as usual. So I felt much better today. So I'll get off in the morning and I'll go home, sleep for about 4 or 5 hours, and then I'll get up and start cleaning. I might go ahead and load another round of dishes in the morning before I go to bed. And then I'll get up and tackle the living room. One reason my house needs to be clean is because they're painting my building. So everything that was on my patio had to come inside. So my bike is in my dining room. A lot of the things that was on my patio being stored is inside. All my Christmas tree stuff is in my living room. That is gonna go up tomorrow or Sunday. I'll probably put it up tomorrow. I just gotta rearrange my living room a little bit. So we'll see. And it's gonna be a whole nother video in and of itself. So, because I'm gonna decorate my whole house for Christmas. So that's gonna be fun. So for now, I am going to get ready to knock out the rest of my 10,000 steps for the day. I'm about almost 3,000 steps short, and I have about 30 minutes before I gotta get ready to punch in. So it shouldn't take me that long, as long as my knee cooperates. It's still kind of going in and out from the race yesterday, but I should be good. So for now, I am going to sign off, and I will close out the video tomorrow. Alright, so right after I filmed the last clip, plans for today changed. You know, just as we got things going for the shift. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I was saying that just after shift started and I was getting settled, my sister texted me and told me that her car got fixed. So she was like telling me that since today was my niece's birthday, my great niece's birthday, they was having a gathering at the house. So she asked me if I wanted to come. So plans changed today. So my house still needs to be cleaned. That'll get done either tonight when I get home or tomorrow. So I am hanging out with them today. I actually took my stepfather to the store. So that's why I'm in the car right now. Hanging out with them. Been out here for just almost 2 hours now. I did get a couple hours of sleep before I came out here. Probably gonna hang out for a couple more hours before we head back to the house. The party is supposed to be, technically the party's supposed to be over in about 15 minutes, but things are just getting ramped up, so it's probably gonna go up by another 2 hours, and then I'm head back to my house, and I'm gonna tell you now, I'm probably gonna go. I'm probably gonna lay down right away, and we'll see if we get any work done tonight. But just in case I don't do anything, I'm gonna try to vlog a little bit before we head back to the house. So I'm not gonna close up the vlog this shit. Huh? No, it's your sister's birthday. All right, y'all. I've been home for about 2 hours. I ain't did nothing, but I am about to go ahead and go to bed. I had this crock pot on while I was gone. I forgot to turn it off because there was some food stuck in it. So I had it boiling. So I just turned that off. I'm going to get to washing the rest of these dishes tomorrow. And I'm going to bed. Y'all have a good night. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in next week's video.